Alright guys, I am outside right now in my garage facing the back of the driveway, and I'm getting ready to do this skateboard setup for everybody and for myself obviously. And so good news, I talked to the people at Revive, talked to Barbara there, and they're going to ship me the wheels that I originally ordered and let me keep the ones that I have now as well. So it gives me 2 sets of wheels so that I can use either interchangeably or on a brand new deck if I get into this really good enough to get some more decks later on in the future. That'll be pretty cool. So what I want to do real quick is show you the actual first board that I bought. Now this is just a standard Walmart board, okay? This is what it looks like on the back. And this says Christine on it. I don't know if you can see that very well because the sun's behind me, but that will change. I'll actually go ahead and do this now. Let me go ahead and face this down. That way the sun will not be a big issue here. So here's what it looked like. Okay, so we've got the Christine board. We've got, you know, just basically Walmart trucks, whatever, you know, you would call those. These wheels that are terrible. They only roll because I put the Reds bearings in them when I first got this. That's about the only modification that I made to this, was that I got some new bearings because it was just so horrible. The grip tape is peeling. Another dead indication of that this is a Walmart board is the fact that the screws here have plastic underneath, and that's how Walmart does theirs. They put the screws on after the plastic, which is kind of weird, and so that's a good indication of it being like that. And the graphic is peeling. It's terrible. I don't know if you can see that, but it's definitely peeling. So now this one has risers. I'm not sure if I'll need risers. If I do, I have some here that are purple, so it doesn't really match or anything, but I can actually use this for spare parts or just give it to my local skate shop or whatever. So let's go ahead and start assembling the new board that I got from Revive Skateboards. Now, I've got the grip tape here, and I'll go over how I'm going to grip that here in just a little bit. Let's just go ahead and make room here for everything. I've got my trucks, I've got my Cheerwine drink, which I love. I love these sodas. Kind of out of frame, you can't really see that, but that's fine. I'll try to keep everything in frame that is necessary. Got a couple trucks here, skate tool, my bearings. Like I said, I use red bearings. I just bought those when I got that board. That board, by the way, was $5 at a yard sale, and I thought for $5 I can't not buy this and at least start trying to skateboard. I wanted to learn how to skateboard or lose weight, as I said in the other video. So real quick, let's compare these wheels. I'm really curious to see what this size of this is. I brought a measuring tape just in case. If I look at this from the very center of this to the edge of the wheel, is probably about 1 1/4 inch. If I go from the center of the nut there, the washer, whatever it is, that is about a little over 1 3/4 inch. I don't know what that translates to in millimeters. I'm sorry about that, I'm not too good at it. But these, let's go ahead and we'll open one of these real quick. And we'll kind of compare what they look like. Big difference. I don't know if you can see that or not, but look at the size. Much bigger size. Now if I look at this, these force wheels here, you know, it's straight middle, we got right at 2 inches. If I come down a little further, which is probably what it should be, it's 2 1/16. Now that's 1/16, 2 1/16, which whatever, that's supposed to be 54 millimeters. And so this being only, this is actually 2, oh, that's 2 1/16, this is 1 7/8, whatever that translates into. Now they typically use, they say the standard wheel is 52 millimeters. I got a 54 because I did my research and I'm a bigger guy, okay? I'm a bigger guy, and this is supposed to probably help maybe with balance and things like that. I'm not sure, but I know that these wheels just didn't seem to cut it. So I went to actually try out real urethane wheels. Those are probably plastic being from Walmart. So we get all our stickers lined up here. We'll figure out what we're going to do with those. I know what I'm going to do with this one. So this one I'm going to set aside. This is the Never Quit Skateboarding one. Set it aside right there. The rest of these I'll just put here in front of me, I guess. Got the bearings on the other one, and then for the laces I don't really need right now because I don't have my shoes. I'm going to do something special with this invoice here. Okay, so I'm actually going to use that as a sticker in itself. And then we have the board itself. Beautiful, beautiful board. And I talked to Barbara, and the R side over here is the nose. The E side of Revive is the tail, okay? And so I'm going to put the nose over here on this side of me. This side right here. Okay, so the box can go away. And the first thing we need to do is go ahead and grip the actual skateboard. So we'll go ahead and open this real quick. Look at the difference in color. When I open this thing, and awesome. There's with the paper, with that. Oh, it's beautiful. That's kind of a faint smell, but it's there. Kind of that painty, woody smell. Beautiful. Check that out. Oh, that's nice. We'll just put all the trash in this box down here. Hopefully it won't blow away. All right, and then now for the other side. Oh yes, that is beautimous. And it will be beat up, I know that, because of the fact that it's a skateboard, but that's all right. We'll do the best we can right now. Okay, so what I've decided to do with this grip, once again, here's the nose. It's the one that does not have this right here on there. This is an 8.25 board, the little sticker. The sticker is actually on the tail of this one. I don't know, but it seems like I read somewhere that this was on the nose of skate shops. I could be wrong, but this is on the tail here. Sorry for the chainsawing in the background. They're doing a lot of trimming, tree trimming and things like that here. Can actually put it on the bottom. Let's say that's our first sticker. We're just going to put it on the Ambs Brothers board there. It is now on his board. It's our first sticker. Alright, so the grip tape. We have the AM grip tape sticker that actually came with a sticker. A lot of this stuff I've noticed comes with their own stickers. That's this AM grip tape. Okay. And what I want to do first of all, here's the nose. I want to do something different. Well, probably maybe not different than a lot of people. The AM grip itself, you can see there's a design on the back of this grip tape. And what it is that's supposed to go right here. Okay, you're supposed to line the grip up with the back here, the tail, right here, and the design is supposed to appear right above the bolts, and it does. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want this sticker probably to be somewhere in the middle, probably right there, either that or like just under the nose, probably right around in here, somewhere like that. And that way, I want this beautiful wood to show through. I mean, this is lovely. I'd love to have a guitar of this color. I mean, it's a beautiful color. So I want the wood to show through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an actual sticker here and leave it open on both sides. And then the grip tape is going to be lined in two spots here. Either that, or you can put it to one side and then one side shows. But I think I'm just going to do it in the middle. That way I can see both sides and it looks more centered. So probably put that down right about there. I realize that's going to be quite a big gap here with the grip tape, but just going to see how it works here. Let me go ahead and stick that on. Get it centered. Here's a nice little line I'd probably like to show up, so get it centered where there's a nice little flow of lines here, and try to center it with the actual board here. Never quit skateboarding. I love that sticker, guys, at Revive. Really nice. Okay, so now the thing is trying to get the grip tape to where it's actually going to lay on there correctly and finding out where to cut the sticker. So what I need to do is just go ahead and measure that. It's going to be right about 18¼ inch. But since the board slopes upward, I don't know if that's going to affect my decision or not. Tell you what, we'll do this right here instead. Put this up here at the top. And I can afford to cover this just a little bit if I need to. So let's just add a little bit for margin. And then put that under there for safety reasons. I need like a ruler or something to line this up. That's all right. Here's what I'm going to do. Take this other board and use it to cut with. Alright, 2 pieces of grip, one of which is a little bit of a edge here that I do not like to it. Okay, so now this should be fairly easy to do this the rest of the way. The other thing I need to do is go ahead and punch this out, because I will have some of the wood showing through with this and grip sticker, which is really cool. Sweating like a beast out here, guys. Just go ahead and take the little punch out. Save this for another time. Put that somewhere else. Isn't that cool? Dripping all over the whole board. Man, this thing's heavy. That's another thing too. Check this out. Look how thick that board is. Right? It's heavy. This is a heavy board. Look how thick this one is. A lot thinner. A lot lighter. Just a better quality wood. Go ahead and get this ready. See what it looks like. Yes, that's where it should go. Alright. Actually, wait a second, was it? I'm confused. This is supposed to go on the nose. How's that going to work? Because, well, I did it over here. That's bad. I did it over here and it was fine over here, but when you flip it, let's see something real quick. I'm going to stop this and get a better readout on how to put this on. Okay, upon watching further reviews on how to apply grip tape, actually I watched Andy Schrock's video on applying the grip tape. I'll link to that in this video. I had it this way, but I didn't realize that that's where the cut was made, and it was actually supposed to go on like this. Alright, so what we need to do is get it as close to the edge as possible so that this is away from the bolts. Alright, get that to line up the middle. And then let's just go ahead and do that right now. Now mind you, this is my first time ever doing this. Ever making a skateboard. Try to line it up just right. I'm going to hover above this so that I can have enough even sides on both of these. And then just kind of feel around with my finger down here where the end is. Alright, that's on the edge. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and lower this, make sure there's no air bubbles at all whatsoever. It's to go here, and it is going kind of crooked, which I don't want to happen. Oh no. That stuff is good and sticky, folks. You want to make sure that you do it right the first time. That's not good because I already made an indentation on my board. Why? I think I got it now, hopefully. Oh yeah, that's tricky, folks. Let me just tell you that right now. It's very tricky. Oh, that's smart.
That's smart.
You guys are having fun watching how terrible I am at this. And that ain't working either. think it's on there good enough. I don't have any worries about air bubbles and all that. Alright, so now for the next side. Well, that is what it is. There's a line here now. Oh well, which I'm probably going to have to try to match. Let's try to match it with the side that I didn't cut. It'll be a cleaner one. So we're going to try to line it up towards a little bit of a line there as well. Hope this works. That looks pretty decent, folks. Very nice. Now, next step is we need to score it. I'll do that with a screwdriver. That's what they say to use. They say you don't want to do this inside because there will be like grains of grip tape type stuff everywhere. So I'm going to have to do this off the edge of the board. Next step is to actually cut that off. So we'll try that now. Oh yes, very nice. It's working out much better than the actual applying of the grip tape did. I don't want to dig into the wood, which I just did. That's not good. For you folks watching, Andy, if you're watching this would be a good time for you to tell us how to deal with grip tape gone wrong, because that is clearly not very clean. That's good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. One more spot here. And then what we do now is we take this and put a little bit on our hands like this. That, make a little spot here. Actually, fold around, you got the outside, you just sand it down. Ooh, that's getting hot. And there we have it. A decent job on the grip tape. And this is what it looks like. Now later on, I may want to do a whole piece of grip tape all the way to the top, but I wanted this to say something because I've got some blue shown through here. You can put stickers and stuff like that underneath like they do, but I wanted, and that's a nice grain on that too. It's very nice. Now, next thing we got to do is find these holes and poke some holes through, not this side though, but the other side, because they say grip tape can break if you punch it through the bottom. So we're going to punch it through the top. We got to make room for our hardware next, and I'll stop this video so that I can get on with that. All right, I am back with extra battery. The battery was starting to run off on my camcorder here, so went ahead and got some reinforcements there. It's against the wall now, and luckily since I don't have a lapel mic, there shouldn't be any static fuzz or hum or anything like that. So I brought some reinforcements because it is pretty hot out here today. Some water. And this kind of thing works up a sweat. I've already poured in some sweat drops, as you can see. All right, so we've got to get these things in here put in, hardware. So what we're gonna do, ooh, an extra sticker. And then think of all the good stuff here. Okay, so I need to find basically where these little holes are on the other side. Not very good at telling, so I'm gonna cheat. There we go. And then from there, right there. Ooh, I can tell now. It's actually sinking in pretty good, so. There, I just heard it change. That. See if we can hear the difference. Very hollow sound. Okay, so get this thing started. And I don't know where this is going to be, so I've got to kind of somewhere around here. All right, so those are in. Now the way I've seen Andy do this, now remember this is the nose. Our side is the nose. Our nose. That's on this board at least. I don't know about all the rest of them. So we're just going to put the bolts in here. And what we're going to do, this comes with 2 black and then 4 green. So you can choose to determine where your black is going to be on the nose side. So do I want it to be up here, 2 blacks, and then green all the way across? Or do I want it to be 2 blacks here and the green like this? So let's set those out and see what it looks better. So do I want my 2 blacks like that to where the green's up front and then it's black? Or do I want my black up front? I'm going to tell you what now which one I want. I want the other way around because, I don't know, the green being up there and then this massive black space just seems like I would be able to tell my nose better. I mean, other than that, your sticker's facing you. The end grip is facing you. You don't technically need different colored bolts and everything like that, but why not? It's cool. And there went a drip of sweat on my board again. All right, so now what they do usually to bang these down in here is they'll just take their trucks and just beat on them. Just like that. And we have green on top to match the green on the bottom here. We have the blue on top, which is the color of the board, matches the blue here. For now, I've got the force wheels that's going to match the blue. When the orange wheels come in, they will match this right here. So I'm going to have like a board to kind of color coordinate all these different things. So before we get the wheels on, we have to put the trucks on first. So this would be a good time to kind of decide where my stickers are going to be. Now I said I'm going to do something special with this invoice sticker because Barbara Ambs is the one that signed this. Eric, happy she could help. All right, so Brian, your name's going on my board. Like it or not, it's happening. Now Andy, don't you wish that you had done this yourself? All right, so I made it in the image of a cloud so we can kind of put it over here where the cloud is. Just like that. First sticker was the 8.25 board that Barbara Ambs is now skating. Second sticker is his signature Am grip. Let's see. Let's have him doing a kickflip somewhere else in the scene. I like the flying turtle. We'll put him down here. So that basically the elements of the scene stay the same. Let's do Revive life bolts right here. I love this tie-dye one. I think I might keep that one for personal use. We can do a Revive over here, a little catty corner. And let's see what else we got here. That's a nice one. Kind of like that to keep that one too. This one, these little big ones will probably go on my truck. And that's another thing I was probably going to do is take some stickers that you don't know what else to do with, like when you buy an Apple product. They give you all these Apple stickers, or you go to coffee shops and they give you coffee shop stickers. Put them on your board. You know, no place else to put them, so just stick them on your board. So let's do some force wheels. Let's just put that diagonally right there. They don't really have any stickers that you can kind of like put on the side and cut them off like I've seen. Because you know, you basically mess up the whole message if you do that. And I'll put this sticker on there whenever I start skateboarding with that. Here's another Revive. I like that one. Let's put that one on since it looks more like an 8-bit thing. One of my bolts fell out already. Let's put that, there'll be fine. I don't really want to face plaster this with a lot of different stickers because I like the characters and everything here. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, so here's some more stickers I can use for other purposes. Ooh, I forgot about that one. That one's an awesome one, but it's too big for this board. That might go in my car, I don't know. Yeah, these are really cool. I can stick plaster these all over everything else. But anyway, let's get back to our main focus, which is putting our trucks back in here. Okay, we'll fix that when we get to it. All right, now, the main thing is we need to remember the kingpins need to face inward, okay? From all the research I've done. Now, talking about research again, let's talk a second about that because, and here's my skate tool that I was telling you about that we need. Let's go ahead and put these on here. These are nice. They have the rubber bushings in them, so it keeps them secure. As far as research, I was doing a lot of research on, we'll wait for this guy to pass. So I was doing a lot of research on skateboarding for heavier people because obviously I am a heavier person. I weigh about 307 pounds. I've been trying to do things to lose weight and nothing has really worked. I've done a intermittent fasting. I need to stick with that a little bit better because that did work really well. But then the problem is you get back to where you're eating a lot again, and the thing is there, it's hard to go back to fasting once you do that. So it's more of a lifestyle change. It's not, well, this is what I'm doing on my diet and I'm good to go. No, it's a total lifestyle change. You have to commit to it. So anyway, I was doing some research on losing weight, or not losing weight, but skateboarding for bigger people. And from my research and from what people at Revive said, is that they recommended me have a bigger board, not only being overweight, but being a beginner, have a bigger board and bigger wheels. So I've got the 54-inch wheels, and the other ones will be arriving in the mail. They're going to send those to me, the ones I originally ordered. These do match, these wheels do match, but they're not the ones I wanted. They're awesome for letting me keep them. That's just awesome of them. So bigger board, this is an 8.25 as we've discussed already. Bigger wheels for better stability. And as far as the trucks, this is one of the biggest problems I had, is trying to figure out how tight I need the trucks. And really, the easy answer to that is it's all based on feel. Because once you step on a board, you've never been on a board before, then you step on one, and you start, trying to get used to skating on it, you get an idea for where your sense of balance is. And the tighter the trucks, for beginners anyway, the better balance you're going to have. And Barbara also recommended that I have tighter trucks. I tighten these things up, at least while I'm starting out, because I've got to get to where I can, yeah, and this is why you need the other tool. So they're on there pretty good. So what I'm going to do is use this right here to kind of tighten those up. Anyway, Barbara said that tighter trucks will be better for me just starting out, so that I have a better balance on my board whenever I'm riding it. Because when the trucks are loose, it's hard to maintain your balance when you're a beginner. It's just difficult. I'm not going to seriously ride this thing today. I'll probably give it a little bit of a whirl whenever I get on here when this gets done. But I don't have my knee pads and everything, and they'll be in later today, so it'll probably be sometime this weekend before I can even work at skating any, which is fine. I mean, this is going to be brand new board, going to be brand new bearings, and they are going to be very hard to skate because now that I actually have good product, good wheels and everything, I'm going to have an issue trying to maintain balance on these good wheels. So this skate tool is working out pretty good. I got this skate tool on Amazon. Revive have their own skateboard tools as well. This one works very well. This is one of the Amazon best sellers or Amazon choice ones or whatever. And it has, it was on like, I don't know, $6 on Amazon. And I guess I'll give a link to products and stuff like that in the bottom description. I'm going to take this here now off of me. Wasp trying to get in there. I'm going to take that off and see how this thing holds up staying inside. This is good for like portability, but it's just more stability if you have an actual screwdriver to hold the other side. Now I haven't tightened these up all the way. I'm just getting them to where I can actually use them without the screwdriver here. So now that now that it's sinking in, I don't have to have a screwdriver. That way I can use my finger to feel how deep we're going into the board. we're getting there. All right, now the next thing to do is, I'm not gonna worry about tightening or loosening the trucks. I do want to get some, it feels pretty tight actually. I think they probably have them set to a medium. Oh man, that's so much better than this right here. Well, these are kind of tight, but for one thing, the bad thing about this was, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this truck, this one back here, is actually on an angle. So whenever I put the more I tighten it, the more the wheels kind of go off center, and it kind of wobbles like this on the ground. So what I have to do now is I have to get the bearings out of that board and put them on this board. So stay tuned for that. All right, now I have the old board again. I'm just taking the bearings out. I'll go ahead and use the right tool for this. So I'll talk about my research. Another thing that I had to have, since I have an 8 2/5 inch board, I need to have an 8 2/5 inch trucks as well. So I have bigger wheels. In fact, I can go ahead and take this off and you can see the comparison. This is a bigger wheel, okay? Bigger wheels, bigger trucks, 8.25 to match the 8.25 board. Yeah, these are going to be great wheels. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and get the bearings out. Well, that one just fell right out. That's probably not a good thing. And that one just fell right out. Okay, that's terrible of these wheels to be like that. Go ahead and put these bearings in. These. Oh yeah, they're going to fit in there good. See, these are tight. The other ones were so loose, they just fell right out. These are going to stay in there. What you do is you take them and push them down. And then when I get the orange wheels, I'll be taking them, putting them in these, the bearings in those. Pull that, it's slick as butter. I think what they said to do is just easier to do that. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Just think of that. Okay, they're snug in there now. One down, a few more to go. Like I said, I can use this for old hardware or whatever. So, now, like I said, I'm sweating to death out here. It is very hot, but this to me will get me outside a lot more. Now that's another reason I wanted to try skateboarding, is because yes, I've tried walking, doing things like that, but they just did not excite me. Going to the gym, you're indoors, yes, it's air conditioning and all that, but the problem is I work at home, okay, so I can't really go outside in the gym. I mean, I can't really go outside and work out and, what am I trying to say? I can't get outside to go to town all the time. I just can't do that. It's just counterproductive. So for me, what I need to do is find a way to get up out of my seat at home. I just had to find something I was interested in. And skateboarding, the way it started with me was, like I said, I've never skateboarded really before. But the way it started for me was I used to play Tony Hawk skateboard games. Tony Hawk 1, 2, Pro Skater, and also my favorite one was Pro Skater 2, where you could be Spider-Man and Wolverine. And Wolverine would shuck his claws out and stab the board and bring him back to his feet after like a kick flip or something. And the Spider-Man would shoot his webs out, catch his board, and bring it back to him. So, man, it's kind of hard to do this and talk at the same time. So that's where my skateboarding journey started, was originally with video games. Skateboarding video games, okay? I was attracted to it that way, watched some X Games. But for me, when I saw that this old board here, this one at the yard sale, I just thought, for $5, I gotta try it. I'm tired of, wishing I could do it one day, but, never really getting a board. Yes, it's a terrible Walmart board, but it's something, and something is better than nothing. So, in my case, skateboarding was it. I wanted to try it out. I got the board, and then I became obsessed for like 2 weeks, working on buying this brand new awesome board. For me, I decided, let's do some skateboarding. Let's try it out, see what happens. Don't knock it till I tried it. Well, I got on it, and to me it's like, I used to skate when I was a kid, nothing really major. And I mean, not with skateboard, but with with roller skates. So I used to do that, and I always thought it was pretty fun, Make sure that don't get stripped. I think that's on right now. Sorry if I'm getting scatterbrained. Now, notice that it's not rolling. There's no give, there's no play. Gotta back it off a little bit. Yeah, right about there. Just enough play to where it'll roll. That's as tight as you want them. Actually, I forgot. I think I did. There was another. I thought there was another little. So that's the problem with doing this video and trying to talk at the same time. It's pretty tough to do. Okay, I did put it on there. All right. Back to what I was saying then. So skateboarding just seemed like, for me, the way to do it. I wanted to get something to where I could get involved, get outside and skate in my neighborhood, maybe go to different places, skate around. And, you know, I had a bike, and I ended up selling it because I thought, well, I will sell it, and then I can put it towards this dream of skateboarding. Not for professional reasons, but for fun. So I did. I sold the bike. I sold one of my amplifiers. As you guys know, I tried to sell my blue guitar, my Strat, on eBay, and that didn't work. Nobody bought it for some reason. I mean, it's an awesome guitar. So I've decided to hang on it for a little while longer because I really want that to go towards the guitar that I want, which is the Ibanez AZ242BC. Anyways, I ended up using that to purchase this amazing board and these supplies that you're seeing right now, so that I could actually start skateboarding on a real board. And it's a lot cheaper than a guitar. I'll just say that right now. It's probably better if you can get a complete board, but at the same time, I knew that if I wanted to do this, I wanted my first board to be something that I picked out, something that I wanted. And yes, it's going to cost me a little bit more money, and I wasn't going to get my guitar that I wanted immediately, but it would be worth it to have a decent board, a real good board. And I'm telling you, Revive is a really good board company, so that I could actually enjoy it. Now, I did not enjoy by any means trying to skateboard on that Walmart board. It was terrible. I wouldn't even recommend it for beginners. You can get boards now for like, I don't know, a complete board for like $70, $80 at your shop. Yes, it's easier to get complete, but you can't pick out your wheels. You can't pick out, you know, you have to get what they give you. Well, I mean, if it's a decent deck and decent board, then you're going to be all right. All right, all four wheels roll. All right, we have a complete skateboard. All right, so I now have, I've got the wheels on, I got the bearings on, I've got the screws on, the trucks are on, the grip tape is on. All this stuff seems to work pretty good now. I may have got this too deep. Guys, you can tell me this if I did in the comments below. There's a little bit of a bump there on the grip tape. You can see those bulges. The one that's not in, for the most part, it's kind of like these black ones. They're not as bad as, say, these two here. Tell me if that's normal or if I put them in too much. I might have, because that makes the grip tape kind of push up, which is probably not a good thing. So I don't know if I need to loosen those or if that's good enough. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this. So we have my complete skateboard. Now it is very tight. The trucks are very tight. To me, anyway. That's because they're brand new. The bushings have to break in. That's a good way to start it. But I now have my own skateboard, and I can start riding it, start skating it, and enjoying the lifestyle that is skateboarding. I'm supposed to start building a skate park here anyway. So maybe if I get a good head start, I can go ahead and start using that when it comes out. But they're supposed to be sending me the wheels, the orange wheels, and I thought about, well, having one orange, one blue. But then if I do that, I'll also have another set of orange and blue, and I might not want that on my next board, whatever that's going to be. So I think I'll just stick with one color. I'll use the orange for this, and I'll probably do another video. I want to do that, and then I'll use the blue as a separate set in case I get another board or something. All right, so for right now, that's been me. That's been my skateboard project. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Whew, man, it has been a hot day. The wife is about to get off work. She's about to come home, and I'm about to get ready to start skating a little bit. What I'm going to do probably, I don't want you guys to see me fall and trip because I haven't been on the board in about a week because I've been waiting. That board actually scared me. I did not want to ride that, it not being an actual board, a good quality board. So now I've got one with new wheels, an actual skateboard, and when I have a little bit of time to practice a little bit more, when the other wheels come in, I should be able to hopefully just hop on. You'd be used to it enough to where I could just hop on and just roll out of here, and you kind of see me skating a little bit in the back. Now, I did have my first skateboarding trip incident. My bail is what they call it, and what it was coming down this driveway. I got to about, I don't know, where you see these squiggly lines, right in the middle here, and it started sloping downwards. And naturally, the body, when you start going forward, you want to pull away. You can't do that on a skateboard, because what happens, your feet fly out from under you, the board goes skyrocketing in the air or across the pavement, and you land sideways. I actually landed on my side here. There's a big welt, and it's still tender to right now. That's been like a week or two ago. Still tender. And man, messed my shoulder up. It's just now getting to feel better. My whole tricep was messed up because it was just so tense. What I did was I actually landed like that. It was really tense. And I wanted to protect my head, and I landed like this, kind of on the side area of my elbow. And man, I've got pictures of that. My first picture, I'll probably put that on Facebook when I'm ready to release some of these videos. So, but as far as that goes, I'm happy to start skateboarding. Happy to try to lose some of this weight, get some weight down. I've really got to watch it, and I just got to get better at it. Now, obviously, I don't want to be doing this too much. When I'm done, when I'm tired, I'll stop. But I want to start exercising for something that's fun with me. And skateboarding is totally portable. A bike, necessarily not really. I can just pop this in the truck. We're good to go. I can just, you know, wherever I'm going, I can do that, and I don't have to worry about it. It's great for the portability. Me and my wife, if we go to walk or we can go around town, go get a coffee, pop on this thing and just practice. Everywhere you go, practice, practice, practice. It'll be a while before I can feel better about going down this driveway at a slope. So I've really got to start practicing on flat ground, like in some abandoned parking lot or something like that, before I can, you know, even do any of the skateboard videos. But like I said, leave me some comments below. Tell me what you think about these type of videos. I'll probably not be using this video channel for skateboarding of any type. If I do that, it'll probably be on my personal channel, which is just Eric Beatty. But the Guitarpreneur channel will stay for guitars and every now and then entrepreneur stuff. Like some other entrepreneur stuff I do is riding. So, and I haven't done a riding video in a while, but I've been doing the Kenneth verse videos and have some other video ideas and things like that. So I don't sit here and start rambling all the time. I want to guys, thank you guys for watching, and this will be, this makes me smile. This will be my new board that I'll be skating with. I'll be changing the wheels in about a week whenever they arrive, and then by then hopefully I can just skate on out of here and look crazy. I'll probably look crazy when I do it, but so happy. Thank you guys so much at Revive Skateboards. Check them out at theshredquarters.com. Go check out Andy Schrock's channel, Brian Ambs' channel, and some of the other guys there as well. They will appreciate it, and I appreciate them for sending me this amazing gear. I can't wait to try it out. I can't wait to get started on it. And hopefully, you know, it's very inspiring to see some of the older people in my generation, the older people in their 30s and 40s out there skating. I did a lot of research on older people skating, and it's amazing how many people get into this and they love it. And if they can do it, I can't help but think to myself, I know I can do it. You know, I just got to get in there and work at it and get over the falls, the fears of falling, and learn some life lessons through skateboarding. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next video, whatever that may be. Have a great day. God bless.